Alright, YouTube Axis and Allies brethren, welcome back to Turret 2 for this Axis and Allies 42.2 edition version game between No Limit as the Allies and myself, Captain Jack, as the Axis. Got a lot of moves to do this turn, so I'm going to do some cutting here to try to keep my move under 15 minutes so I don't have to do this in two parts. So I'm going to try to be as quick as I can. Hopefully I won't make many mistakes, but I'm sure I'll make a few. So bear with me. So all right, so for Japan's first round turn, this is Japan's first round turn. They're going to be producing with 30 IPCs, an industrial complex, a transport, and a destroyer. So an industrial complex, transport, and destroyer, spending all 30 IPCs, so they'll have none to roll over for the next round. All right, so for combat movements, first in Anhui, we've got 3 infantry from Manchuria coming in, and 1 infantry from Kiangsu coming in. That's battle 1. Battle 2 in Yunnan, we have a fighter from Manchuria coming 1, 2, 3 spaces. We have a fighter from French Indochina coming 1 space. We have a bomber from Japan coming 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 spaces to support the attack. We've got 1 infantry from Kwangtung and 1 artillery from Kwangtung. And also a fighter from C-Zone 37 is going to go 1, it's going to go, sorry about my camera there. From C-Zone 37 is going to move 1, 2, 3 spaces. So it'll have, oh, sorry, I haven't been doing my fuel gauge. Okay, so the fighter from Manchuria is going to have 1 movement left in its fuel gauge. The bomber is going to have 1 movement left in its fuel gauge. The one from French Indochina will have 3 movements left in its fuel gauge. And the one from C-Zone 37 will also have 1 movement left in its fuel gauge. So 1 fighter there will have 3 movements left, and everything else will have 1 movement left. So that is the battle for Yunnan. All right, so for Burma, we've got 1 fighter from C-Zone 50 going 1, 2, 3 spaces. It'll have 1 movement left in its fuel gauge. 1 infantry and 1 artillery are being picked up on a transport and going 1, 2 spaces from Japan. So an infantry and an artillery. Two infantry from French Indochina and 1 artillery from French Indochina are also going to come into there. All right, next for C-Zone 34, 1 fighter from C-Zone 37. I hope I'm getting all this on video. I'm trying to hold a camera and read a notebook at the same time. So from C-Zone 37, he's going to travel 1, 2 spaces to C-Zone 34, have 2 movements left in his fuel gauge. Trying to take out that transport there. C-Zone 61, we've got up against this cruiser, we have a battleship and a destroyer going in there. And we also have the fighter from Japan is also going to go in to support that attack. Then, last, the sub over here in C-Zone 44 is going to move 1 space into C-Zone 49 to try to take out that British transport. So I'm a little nervous about a couple of these one-on-one battles, but that's what you got to do with Japan early, I think. So, all right. So let me stop right here and get the dice ready for these battles. So one quick correction already. The fighter that I said that was going to C-Zone 61 from Japan is actually going to Anhui. That's where I had him pegged going to begin with and missed that. So he's going 1, 2, 3 spaces, and he'll have 1 movement left in his fuel gauge. So we've got 4 Japanese infantry. We've got 1 fighter going up against 2 American infantry, and we can roll all that at one time. So here we go. The 2 American infantry are the green dice. And we got, okay, so we got 2 hits, the fighter hit and 1 of the infantry hit for Japan. So that eliminates the Americans there. But they also got a return fire hit with the green die, so I will lose, Japan will lose an infantry unit as well. All right, so that's battle 1, Anhui. Battle 2, we'll do Yunnan. Let me set that up on the battle board since there's a lot of pieces here. Let me set that up and I'll be right back.